41 years ago today, 29 men lost their lives when the largest ship to ever sail the Great Lakes at the time sank to the bottom of Lake Superior.
November 10, 1975, the SS Edmund Fitzgerald was caught in one of the roughest storms to ever hit the Great Lakes. This according to the Great Lakes Shipwreck Museum. The Fitzgerald's captain first reported problems at about 3:30 in the afternoon in a radio message to a nearby ship asking for guidance until it arrived in Whitefish Bay. About 4 hours later, the last radio message went out, reporting that the ship was holding its own. But minutes later, a call to the Fitz went unanswered. By 10 that night, that neighboring ship discovered lifeboats and other wreckage, but no sign of any survivors.
Ship and crew was in peril. Later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
That, of course, the tune that many were probably humming today, Gordon Lightfoot's song honoring the lives lost. A Coast Guard underwater vessel discovered the Fitzgerald's wreckage months after it went down. The wreckage is considered a grave site by the family members of the crew. The Canadian government has declared it a heritage site. That status prevents divers from visiting the wreckage without permission. After the tragedy, the Coast Guard changed a number of its guidelines, including the use of depth finders, adding survival suits on board, and improving navigational charts.
So what was the weather like that day? They say hurricane force winds of up to 70 miles per hour, waves up to 35 feet. Matt Crookwood broke down how rare a storm like this is this morning on Daybreak. You can watch that segment right now online. But just to give you an idea, the average school bus is about 35 feet long. NFL goalposts must be at least 30 feet high. That's how big the waves were that night.
Terrifying.
Yeah, you think about it too. It's really
incredible.
one of those events that's cemented in our local heritage and lore.
Absolutely.